Hey guys, welcome back. So quick little update on the 31. Yesterday I got the first of many deliveries that will be coming over the next couple of weeks for upgrades and bits and bobs for the 31. First thing I got was first delivery is from GK Tech. Grabbed just a couple of little things on their Black Friday sales are on, or Cyber Monday, or whatever the hell it was. Got a replacement clutch fan. For those that don't know, the RB30 clutch fan is renowned for breaking. I was still running the OEM one. This, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. This is the OEM clutch fan. And you can see, where are the worst ones? You can kind of see in against the little, it's going to focus for me, in against little blades, there's cracks, chips, cracks, nicks, like massive splits all the way around the old plastic. Man, there's a good one. Look at that. Like, it was just, how it still hold together is absolutely beyond me. So that's been replaced with, see if we can see it down there. It's their RB30 replacement blade. They quoted as, I think, 40% more airflow. Now, all I know is I've got a few mates that got it on it. You can literally stand at the back of the car and still feel the air from that thing blowing. They're ridiculous. So hopefully that's going to pull a lot more air across as well. Heat management is a big thing that I want to do or want to concentrate on when I take the engine out. Had a few issues where a few cables and stuff may have gotten a little bit toasty. Heat management is going to be a big thing with the exhaust, with the turbo, with everything basically. So please excuse that banging. It's my stupid dog in the background freaking out over his own toy. So yeah, that's going to be a big thing for me when I take the engine out, is making sure that's all managed. Putting that thermo fan in. I could have waited, but I've got Ludnum coming up, so I figured screw it. We'll get that in and get it going. I think I got was, haven't unpacked them yet, but a set of the low profile plastic car ramps. These are the pretty common thing. Most people know these ramps. They've been around for years. The cool little plastic ramps for getting under the front. Unfortunately, even though I've got the super low profile jack, this big bastard, the RB30 K-frame is still too low to get under it. So between the K-frame and the sump and the guards and shit across the front, it's too low. So yeah, you throw those under the front wheel, gets it up, just let you get your jack under, nice and easy. The other thing we need to do, so I know I mentioned in a previous video that it was running kind of rough, had something weird, misfire going on. Pulled all the plugs out, or pulled 4 of the 6 plugs out, because it's a pain in the ass to get to 3 and 4 without taking the intake off, which, long story short, I've now had to do. Plug 1 was literally dripping wet. Everything else was just I run octane booster in to help with detonation. The rest of them were just carbony and gross, like was expected, but they were dry carbon. Cylinder 1 was literally just wet. So I think what's happened is either cylinder 1, either piston, God, let's get this straight. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning, can you tell? Injector 1 has shat itself, whether it's just completely fucked up, whether there's bad wiring that's just forcing it to stay open. I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely throwing too much fuel in. What I'm going to do, fingers crossed, hopefully, is it's just dirty. Got a bit of grit or something in there. It's not, not flowing properly, not atomizing the fuel potentially. If it's not atomizing the fuel, it's not going to inject it. It's not going to ignite it properly. So I'm hoping that's all it is. So taking injector 1 out, I'm going to give that a good clean, put it all back together. Fingers crossed that's enough to get me through Ludnum until I do the rest of the fuel rail when I take off the fuel system, when I take the engine out. Unfortunately, RB30s, for those that don't know, to get to the fuel rail is nicely conveniently wrapped inside the or underneath the intake plenum. So this is the stock fuel rail here, and it loves to feed all the way up under there. So unfortunately, I can't just undo one fuel injector and pull it out. I have to take the whole rail out. To take the whole rail out, I need to get this freaking thing out of the way. To get this freaking thing out of the way, it's got coolant lines that run through multiple spots. air, that sort of stuff, fuels or depressurize, that's fine. That's just sitting in there, stop any drips overnight. Fuel and stuff's depressurized, that's easy. Really don't want to have to drain coolant so that I can take this thing off and trying to get this. Unfortunately, there is a heater hose here that goes down that does not have any movement or slack in it at all. So this is kind of what we've got to work with. I'm hoping it's going to be enough to lift, at least enough to lift this end under the rail, and the injectors lift this end of the rail, enough to get that one out, clean the fucking thing, put it back in again. But and the other thing is I can't wait to get rid of all this ratty shit fucking wiring and put the Haltech in better. Just, the wiring is horrible. Every time I look at it now, I just cringe, just knowing what it's going to look like in a couple of months. That old ratty, just electrical taped wiring everywhere. It's just blah. But anyway, so that's where we're at. Hopefully I'll work on the injector a little bit. Gonna have a coffee now. Work on that this morning, try and get the injector out at least. There are ways you can basically jimmy rig a little pressure flow up to it with brake cleaner. Yeah, a whole bunch of different. I'll try and videotape it, but I'll send a whole bunch of YouTube videos about how to sort of hook up with your brake cleaner and a little 12 volt source to kind of open it and just blast through and trying to get any crap and stuff out of it. Fingers crossed we can get that done. And fingers crossed that is all that's wrong with it. So we'll see. But new fans on, new ramps are here. Lots more orders coming in over the next week or so, or next couple of weeks. Yeah, one more event. That's all she needs to do. We're stripping her all out. So, okay, stay tuned, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, gonna sit down today and also figure out all my workout routine, diet, and that sort of stuff as well for the whole journey, and get started on that. I think I'm just gonna start, just so I can start doing something, just some push-ups, sit-ups, basic kettlebell squats. Obviously the rack is still, especially all the cars in here, I don't really have room to get into the rack or anything like that. So hopefully we can get that, at least sort of some basic stuff done, some basic bodyweight stuff. As I said, push-up squats, I got kettlebells, I got dumbbells and stuff I can get to pretty easily. So at least start doing something. But I want to plan that out today, at least get sort of the basic routine down, start getting the diet and stuff kind of sorted so I can start on that. And yeah, we're getting there. Hope you're enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm excited. There's so much to look forward to this for the end of this year and next year. Super, super excited for what's to come. Thanks again to everyone helping out. Thanks to all the supporters. I'm going to start doing an opening credit scene or a closing credit scene, something to thank everyone that's pitching and helping out, and all my supporters and the brands and companies that are supporting me as well, because I know I'm going to forget to do it in the video, so I'm just going to have to come up with something. But stay tuned, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.